Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and for the first time we are going to be covering a brand new brand called Proto. And so these are known from the brand Proto as the Iris D. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxings and reviews. Today we are going to be covering a brand new brand on the channel. This is called Proto, and I cannot tell you how much I've already worn these sneakers, and so they may be a little bit on the dirtier side as I'm unboxing and reviewing them, but we'll start off with the overview, jump into size and fit, followed by how I style this really cool patterned sneaker. Then we'll conclude with the price point on these and where you can find them. Let's jump right into it. So again, shout out to the Proto team for sending these my way. Really appreciative of you thinking of me. Just a little backstory on what this is about. I guess I can read this cute little pamphlet that I had included in this box, but Proto is a collective charged with making extraordinary footwear. We think you're someone who shares our values, someone who's curious and ready for a change in the industry, someone who cares about the footprint they're leaving. We want to bring manufacturing back to the Americas. We want the people who make our products to live meaningful and happy lives, and we want the earth to not even notice our existence. There's a lot to figure out, and this is our first step. Welcome to the Iris D. Come on this journey with us, and this is the Proto's model. Practice is perfect. So a little backstory behind the brand Proto. It is actually a collective of different individuals who have come together to create this brand. One of those is from WeWork. He is one of the co-founders, and Miguel McClevy is his name. Also, Melody Ehsani, which most of you may know, is a part of this, as well as Jeff Henderson, and of course, our well-known good friend, Jeff Staple. So they've come together to really create a very sustainable sneaker. And so we'll kind of talk about some of the materials that they decided to go with and how they've made it sustainable in different ways. So if you have stopped by the channel because you are somebody who's all about sustainability, this is probably a sneaker that you need to test out and purchase, because this definitely is all about the environment. And one of the things I love about it is it is made in the US. As you know, with a lot of other brands, anytime I'm discussing them on the channel, I feel like any of the sneakers that are made in the USA are so above and beyond quality in terms of comparing them to sneakers that have been manufactured outside of the country. So as far as this goes, this has some really cool knitting on it. I will say when I put these on my feet, they were extremely comfortable, and they really nailed it with the knitting that they used on this upper. It is so flexible and malleable. It almost feels like you don't have any fabric on top of your toes because it's so breathable and it's so lightweight, but also it doesn't feel like you have any pressure on your toes to not have any place to move and go, which sometimes I get frustrated with knitting just because I feel like my toes are really congested and they don't have any movement in them. But this knitting was made by a company called No Waste KX Lab, and they basically reduce the amount of glue that is used within their process of creating that knitting. So that's really cool. And then we've got simple just white laces and a knitted top here. So this is kind of like a sock like fit. Definitely really cool that they extended that same knitting to the tongue, making it very easy to just kind of slip in and out of. I didn't really have to untie these at all. It's just really easy to stretch the silhouette to get your foot in and out of it. As far as the side panels go, again, it's got that same just really cool knitting that they've used throughout the lateral and medial side of the sneaker. You don't see really any branding on the outside of the shoe, which is also really cool. It's just got this very nice and unique design to it, and it's two-toned in white and black. So Blue Maca is the company that has created the insole, which is super smooth to the touch. Actually, I thought it was like a suede texture. It's in red and white, and that's where you're going to see the Proto branding on the inside. And they basically use re-grinded old materials that were wasted, and also old products and factory waste to create the insole. So definitely all recycled products that you'll see used on that insole, which is also very sustainable. Then as we work our way to the bottom of the outsole, we've got just a clean white outsole. And of course, this isn't white on the outsole. Sorry. We have a clean white midsole and a very dirty outsole, but they've used Vibram, which is really cool. I love Vibram. I think it's super comfortable, but that is what they've decided to go with for the tech inside of this for that outsole. And then the bottom half of this is just really, simple and brings the sneaker together with just a clean white finish. Then we also, inside the packaging, got a few fun things. So I've got some red Proto socks, and it says practice is perfect, which is their motto. And then we do have some additional black laces in there as well. And then this really cool Proto bag. I love a good tote bag, but love the branding, love what this company is about. I think they're doing some incredible things in the sneaker space. And of course, something I've actually needed for a very long time. This was actually hanging on the lace. I had to take it off because it's so long, but this is a shoehorn. And I sometimes have the hardest time getting into some of my sneakers. So I was really excited that this was kind of one of the accessories that came with the sneaker, because not only, does it have branding on it, but it's actually something that's useful. Sometimes you get hang tags and they're cool, but they don't really provide a use for anything. But this is a very cool shoehorn. As far as the packaging goes as well, they didn't stop there with, keeping this sustainable. So this is actually printed with soy ink. So really cool that they even thought about that. I didn't even know that that was a thing. And this packaging is 100% compostable. So really cool that they have that option to compost this box as well. All right, so let's take a look at all those details and then jump into sizing. All right, so as far as sizing goes, I actually went with a size 40, which is about half a size smaller than what I typically would go with, and these fit me to a T. Again, I do have narrow, high arch feet. This is a bit of a narrower silhouette, but I will say that the material is so stretchy, so it does give you some extra space and room to really move your foot in this specific silhouette. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, just a really fun, quirky pattern, but again, very simplistic color combination that I feel like really is easy to style. So for the first look, I decided to wear just a simple red tank with some nice light denim pants. For the second look, I wore a red bodysuit with a black skirt that has some fringe to the bottom of it. last and final look, decided to go with a black bandeau top and some nice, just casual light denim jeans. All right, so as far as the price point goes, this is going for a retail price point of $320. You can find this on the Proto site currently. Again, it is a sustainable sneaker from the packaging to the entire finishes of this sneaker. So you are kind of paying a little bit extra, especially since this is a made in USA product. But again, this has been kind of a highlight of my summer, at least. This is something I feel like I wore all summer long and is definitely something probably going to transition into one of my favorite pairs to travel with. But definitely check this brand out if you haven't already. A lot of key people that you probably already know that we've covered on the channel, Ehsani and Jeff Staple, are part of this brand. So really excited for them for this new venture, and I can't wait to see where it goes. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. Again, shout out to the Proto team for sending these my way. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you on next unboxing.